Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 10 out of Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on 1090 Justo B and how disrespectful war can get. When you think of the most disrespectful rappers and what gives them that title, the one thing that always comes up is death. Gucci telling Jeezy, go dig your partner up. Bet he can't say shit. After Gucci was acquitted of murdering a Jeezy affiliate in self-defense and allegedly burying his body by a school. Chief Keef smoking Tuka, the 15-year-old who was killed at a Chicago bus stop, whose name has been in every Black Disciple rapper's lyrics, getting so bad fans didn't even know Tuka was a person and thought it was just another name for weed. Tuka's mom recently spoke on video on how the constant dissing years after her son's death still affects her and her family. Dissing between rappers is as old as rap itself, but in today's generation, it's dissing between killers that rap. With the latest, most disrespectful diss dropping 3 days ago, and it wasn't even a song, it was a picture. Nick Blicky, a member of the Gangsta Disciples, a gang native to Chicago and said to be the most hated in New York City, was shot and killed in May of 2020 in Brooklyn. At first, everyone speculated the 21-year-old was killed by police as they were on scene immediately, allegedly shooting him 7 times with a shotgun, but the police have denied the allegations. Apparently, they showed up and he'd already been shot. A news source said the NYPD investigators believe they know who did it, a 28-year-old who'd previously done time for attempted murder, whose tattoo was identified by surveillance video. The alleged shooter walked up wearing a blue bandana, foam-posite sneakers, a hoodie, a gold ring on his left hand, and he even dapped up Nick Blicky before the shooting incident, which appears to have happened off camera. A witness down the block heard shooting and saw a man with the hoodie and blue bandana running away from the shooting scene before jumping on the back of a getaway dirt bike driven by someone else. The believed shooter was arrested in Philly, but on ammunition charges. Now, a GD getting killed by somebody with the blue bandana already hints at Crip. And the reason the war in New York is so confusing is you've got Bloods tied flags with Crips banging on GDs, then other sets that's tied with the GDs banging back, and it's a whole confusing mix of 3 major gangs with 1,000,001 subsets banging on each other. And it's almost impossible to understand if you ain't from New York. Now, a rapper who goes by the name 1090 Justo B posted a pic to Instagram showing him standing on the grave of Nick Blicky. GDK spray painted on the slab, a pitchfork in the ground, and a shirt saying "Rest in Piss Nick Blicky GDK." Like I already said, this isn't even a music video, this is a picture with the caption saying, "When the ops die, we spin their grave." And if you ain't in that lifestyle, you won't understand the mentality behind someone that would be this disrespectful. As killing is always something that's been both ways. And when the pain is real, the hate is even worse. But even this isn't new. Soon after King Von was killed, a video emerged of 2 females dancing by Tuka's grave, listening to Von's music. And a DC rapper by the name of OG Man Man dropped a whole video by his ops' grave, pouring liquor and burning his pictures. The 23-year-old rapper was killed just as fast as the video was dropped. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Your actions will pick up fame before your lyrics, with so many going viral off cases instead of music. The chances of actually becoming successful with it is slim, and many of these killer rappers die before they even taste the fortune, falling victim to the fame, while the others fall off completely and have no option but to stay in the streets. Because you can't diss dead gang members, then go fill out job applications. We already saw how that played out in Jacksonville, Florida, when the rapper Queso was charged with murder and JIT after he left a job interview. As far as New York, we'll just have to see how things play out. Now, like anybody else, when I see the picture, it's disrespectful as hell, but I understand it at the end of the day. To me, it's no different than when the pictures in Iraq and Afghanistan of soldiers taking pictures next to dead terrorist bodies. It's one and the same. When you're going to war, there's no sympathy for the enemy. It's the same shit inside a prison. When I would see somebody get hit up from the other side, if there's a war going on I'm not even involved in, and we see somebody get touched, we just don't do nothing but laugh, really. How else do we process it? You know what I mean? You want to have that type of violent energy. You can't be just lost in your own consciousness, thinking about mortality, thinking about what's right and what's wrong. It's gonna eat you up inside. And if you're involved in those type of things, you have to be so focused on what's going on. If you get caught up in your own mind, your shit's gonna get shot out because you weren't on point. Now, music to me has gotten so far from the roots of where it started. Dissing used to just come from battle rap, and then it turned into gang rap, it turned into trap rap, it turned into drill. And drill is such a poisonous music genre for the simple fact that it's fueled by the violence in the inner cities. Rap started as a way of expressing what goes on in the inner city, and you're not gonna touch down on everything without touching down on murder. But with drill, who was dropping the most disrespectful shit is who was getting the most attention. I mean, you can just solely look at Chicago and see every single rapper that dropped a diss song and got killed right after. But that one diss song they dropped blew up more than any other song, and that's the reason they're doing it. They want to get that fame, they want to get that fortune, they want to get that one song that's going to put them on another level. But for many of them that actually do achieve that fame and fortune, they don't even leave the city. They don't move past it. They don't stop doing it. They continue to do it. Now they just have a little bit more money, and when they get killed, a lot of motherfuckers are less sympathetic because it's like, yeah, you rolled out with it, but you put yourself in a position to get out of that lifestyle and you chose not to. And I mean, you can even look at the TK case. In my opinion, his music is trash. That song, The Race, it really wasn't even that good, but the reason it got so much popularity is because of what he actually did. He killed somebody, he went on the race. If you look up his two victims, he killed a weed man and some random Spanish, Hispanic kid, whatever. If you look at his victims, they don't look like they were ever involved in anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was a killer killing killers. It looked like he killed two neutrons that wasn't involved in nothing. And you got a lot of rappers like Buddy that's from Tampa, rolling 60s, whatever, talking about this, that, and the third. He rolling 60s, he a killer, da-da-da. He just got booked on 2 murders. But come to find out, he was raised in the suburbs, was going to college, was good in school, never got in trouble, but gets into his rap persona, ends up killing 2 people. And now the lifestyle he wanted to portray is his lifestyle, and there's no escaping it. There's no walking away once you get hit with a life sentence. The extended day creed that I learned in prison is still to me one of the most powerful quotes and sayings that there is. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because I say it in a lot of my fucking videos. Everything is full circle. What you put out is what you will receive, and it just leaves the streets in this endless cycle of violence that I'm sure isn't gonna stop anytime soon. But hey, it's 1090 J. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. Till next time.